I've got this is from Harry Green. Halloween Michael Myers versus all the characters played by Mike Myers in the Austin Powers series.
Oh, this is very good. I like this a lot. Okay, so this is Michael Myers from the most recent Halloween.
Sure.
Are we talking?
It doesn't.
Okay.
I think you could pick any one of those, and they're roughly the same.
Well, that's true. Except I mean, one of them is magic.
Oh yeah,
to some degree.
Okay,
but I feel like the
is he? Oh yeah, one's like a demon or something, maybe.
Yeah, look, there's the sort of in the middle period of Halloween movies. Basically, Michael Myers kept getting resurrected by a sort of a curse. So I'm going to say it's the most recent Michael Myers. So he's absurdly strong,
but he can't run.
But he gets around pretty quick, doesn't he?
But I think because everybody's watching him, he wouldn't be running.
That's
true. He's only running when you're not being watched. So I think. And on the Mike Myers, Austin Powers side, you've obviously got Austin Powers.
You've got Austin Powers.
You've got Dr. Evil. You've got Fat Bastard.
You've got Wayne from Wayne's World.
You've got Wayne from Wayne. No, it says only in the Austin Powers series.
Oh, I see. Right. Okay.
Is that the only three? I'm sure there's probably another one in there.
Let's look it up real quick.
Okay, quickly.
Because, I mean, if we just use all Mike Myers characters, we have Shrek, obviously.
Yes.
We have the Love Guru could get in there.
Yeah, chuck him in there.
But I feel a lot of these would just be cannon fodder.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, Michael Myers.
Oh, he played Goldmember.
There we go. Okay.
And yeah, so I think all of those people are killers also.
Yeah,
like Austin Powers will kill on a whim. He's a James Bond-esque. And he's got some gadgets. Dr. Evil obviously is also a killer.
Does Dr. Evil get Mini-Me?
No.
Okay, because that's
it's what he comes with.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess he does. They're all killers, but I think it's a question of competence here.
Yes, for sure.
And I don't think Austin Powers and his friends are competent enough.
And enemies.
Yeah, I don't think they would shoot him 15 times. Like, that wouldn't be the first instinct. It'd be a quip and a shot, and then they think it's over, and then he breaks one of their necks, and then he kind of works from character to character.
Sure.
Kind of dismembering them.
This opening one is very grim.
I just think that's what would happen. Do you think there would be any chance that does Dr. Evil, has his pit full of sharks with lasers?
He absolutely does not. No, that's true.
He's not. He just appeared there. Yeah.
No, look.
Mini-Me would be kicked through the goalposts.
Absolutely he
presumably.
would. I feel like the only one that maybe would have a chance is Fat Bastard. If they got into a grappling
size
situation.
Thing, sure.
Yeah, like a size
okay. Yeah, well, that's
issue.
true. He is strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not... But do you think if it was a grapple, Fat Bastard could choke out Mike Myers before...
You could suffocate him.
But he's got the... You have to...
Yeah, if anything, that's gonna
but also,
work
I think
against Michael Myers' killer.
You'd suffocate him and you'd think you'd got him.
Right,
and you'd get off.
Sure. Well, I guess that is one of Michael Myers' skills is you think he's dead, but then he's not.
Him,
he's very good at playing possum, ultimately.
He can probably lower his heart rate or whatever. And
let's not ascribe crazy.
Right. I mean, I'm just saying a lot of people think he's dead all the time.
That's true.
They put him in a body bag and stuff thinking he's dead in certain movies. You know?
That's true, yeah.
So I think it's by far.
Yeah.
And he's got a knife, I assume. Mike Myers.
I mean, what might even happen is, maybe Dr. Evil thinks he's shot Michael Myers to death, but then a quick examination will reveal that it's a guy wearing a Michael Myers mask, but also like a ruffled velvet suit. And it turns out that Dr. Evil shot Austin Powers, you know what I mean?
His brother.
Yes.
Oh my god, that's
because that's a classic Michael Myers move.
Definitely
is to switch put the mask on an orderly or something and break his larynx, so you think that it's Michael Myers, but it's not. It's some rando.
But do you think he's got time to do that on a football field? Do you think he's pulling that off?
Yeah, he would just go round a corner.
And
by corner, I mean he'd go behind a goalpost and do it.
You're right. Yeah.
Real quick switcheroo. I mean that's another of his skills is that he's good at getting stuff done behind the scenes, running around.
That's
specifically.
True. I don't think that. I think that probably the best chance would be Austin Powers because he's dealt with henchmen and things like that before. Abnormally strong and people with weird abilities.
Sure,
like he's seen that. Like the guy who throws the shoe and
random task
and whatever. Terrible guy in real life, that guy as well. So I think the only one who's probably stand any of a chance is Austin Powers, but I still don't think Austin Powers could, with his little gun, could kill Mike Myers.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Is he a crack shot?
Yeah, he's
also, this one isn't horror at all. It's just occurred to me.
No, it's not. Anyway, we should move on. Okay. I think it's Mike Myers.
Okay.
You can think a different thing.
I think it's Michael Myers.
Okay.
This one's from Josh Curry.
That's who I meant. Whatever that one is.
Yes.
Yeah, God. Yeah, you know what I mean.
The only genuine horror character in that first one. Yes. Okay, cool. This is from Josh Curry. He suggested Columbus and the Zombieland bunch versus Rick Grimes and the Walking Dead gang.
Oh,
now, I don't know a lot about Rick Grimes, but you know way too much. You know more than you want to.
I mean, it depends on the crew. We're talking like original crew, I assume.
What's the peak crew?
Peak crew is probably, you probably get your Daryl Dixon, which is the guy with the crossbow.
You're just going to say random names, aren't you?
You probably get Michonne. He's got a. Okay, Daryl Dixon has a crossbow. It's you know him. He's from Boondocks. Is that guy?
Oh yeah.
Michonne's got a samurai sword.
Okay.
Rick Grimes has a 6-shooter.
Yep. And one arm.
Yeah, but not in his prime. He would.
Okay, right.
Also,
okay.
if it's the TV version, no.
I think it's a TV version.
Okay, then no. He's got 2 arms.
Okay.
So that's probably there's a few others in there. You could put in your Andrews. You could put in your Carl, who's a kid.
Okay.
But I think it seems from the movies that the Zombieland crew are better at dealing with zombies and conflict.
They're very efficient,
and
aren't they?
Smarter, especially from the new one. Than because the amount of times that they get surprised by slow-moving zombies or cornered
the
or
Walking
trapped
Dead
or whatever. I know it's a different universe, but it's really to the detriment of the show and these characters who are supposed to be
because they know they exist in a world where there are zombies around every corner, right?
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So and they're not running ever, but they still get surprised.
They are the Walking Dead.
They're the Walking Dead, but in the Zombieland universe, as we've seen, there are fast zombies.
They're almost exclusively fast zombies,
fast and smart, but they're not fast and smart, the other one. So I think based on that alone, and also the weaponry that the Zombieland guys have is like...
It's full auto.
It's pretty,
all of it.
It's pretty, and they've got like ridiculous cars and...
Yeah, right. But they don't have any cars in this.
Oh, yeah,
there's no cars or hideouts
they've
in
just
this.
got their stuff.
Okay, but I guess my question here is, they perceive the other team as a threat.
Yeah.
Who goes to kill mode first?
Well, Woody Harrelson, presumably, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I guess the question here is, who breaks first? Because I think if one team turns to killing initially, like if one member of one team goes to killing, then the rest will follow suit.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, in The Walking Dead, things can very quickly escalate to like a full-blown riot attack. Like it happens. So there's a lot of tense showdowns.
Yes.
Less so much in Zombieland where they'll turn on other people. It doesn't happen as much. So I guess the Zombieland crew are less equipped with dealing with actual people. It's more zombies. Like they're not fighting marauders and whatever as much. But that being said, like a crossbow is not as good as a machine gun. A samurai sword on a football field is fucking useless.
Yes, correct.
So there's only you'd rule out really anybody who's.
I guess my question would be if one team encountered another group of survivors to what they assume is a zombie strewn landscape, would they be like, well, we shouldn't kill these people because this maybe is all that is left?
You don't think it's like kill or be killed in this world? Because I feel like it is. Like I feel like, especially in The Walking Dead.
Well, see, I don't know a lot about The Walking Dead.
It's a lot of like, if you run across somebody, you're immediately suspicious and things will normally escalate.
Right, okay. Because I would suggest the Zombieland crew are probably more trusting.
Yeah,
they're annoyed by people, ultimately. Like encountering anyone is annoying to them, but they kind of appreciate the presence of another person. So I would suggest maybe the Walking Dead crew would move to kill mode first.
Yeah.
But again, you're right, samurai sword and crossbow.
Yeah, and not... I mean, I'm not saying they couldn't take out some of the Zombieland crew.
Jesse
Probably
Eisenberg.
Jesse Eisenberg. But even like, I'd imagine Emma Stone would probably shoot first in this universe.
How well do the Zombieland rules work against regular human beings? Cardio... I mean, Jesse Eisenberg's going to go on the run first.
Yes.
How do you hit a man with a crossbow or a samurai sword? I mean, he's just running?
Yeah, I mean, he's a good shot with the crossbow, but there's a reload period on that.
That's true.
And so, yeah, I still think it's... I'm not saying the Zombieland crew would survive. They'd all survive. They probably wouldn't. Abigail Breslin would probably, she'd cop it. You know what I mean?
She'd cop it.
One of them would.
One of them,
at least. But I
true.
think it would be... And also, the Walking Dead people would be... one of them would go down and then all stop to be devastated.
Oh, does that happen on the show? Okay,
And then they'd be...
Would they be like, who are we?
Yeah.
Maybe we're the real zombies. Yeah, okay, right. Yeah, I think it's the Zombieland crew, to be honest.
I love it.
And again, they have machine guns.
Exactly.
And they follow all the rules. They'll double tap. They'll double tap Rick Grimes.
You know they would.
They'll double tap the lady with the sword.
You know they would.